Hello and welcome to A1R Psychic Radio and Moonstruck TV. It's very nice to be with you all this evening. And so, excuse me, a little bit of a croaky throat there. So a bit later on in the show, we're going to have two callers, which is very exciting. But before we take these callers, I'd like to sort of give a few sort of spiritual words. And my spiritual words are generally inspired to me from Spirit. And so what my guides are giving to me is they're giving me a rose and they're holding it into my hand. And they're saying to me that this rose didn't come, the beauty of this rose didn't come from nowhere. It had to come from, there was a seed that grew into a small sort of plant and then grew into a bush and then it started to flower. And then as the season went on, the flower opened up and it became a bud, and then it opened up into this beautiful, beautiful flower. And, it's a bit like the potential that we have in this lifetime. We can be the seed that is germinating in the ground, and we can be that germinated seed that grows into a plant and then grows into a big bush and then creates a big flower and as a bud and then opens up into an enormous, great big rose. And I think that's just an amazing sort of analogy to think of who we could become. But we don't become that person so easily. I think that when we are living our life, the important thing is that we have to sort of honor our position of staying in the light. Now, there will be many situations in our life, in other words, the thorns on the rose and on the branch that can sort of prick our finger and sort of stop us from feeling sort of, doing the right thing or doing the good thing. We want to go straight past those thorns. And we can have many things that that happen to us in our lives that create circumstances that stop us from really being in the light. We can be sort of negative in our speech or negative in our thoughts, and this sort of detracts from the beautiful bloom that we need to be. Because it's so important that we honor the gift that has been given to us. And it's this gift of coming to the earth plane and exploring our surroundings, exploring this life, but putting some of the things wrong from the past right, putting things right in our lives as we move forward, and learning and growing just like that rose. And as we grow, we will reach a point where we are flourishing. And if we choose to take that path where we always walk in the light, we always try and do the right thing, we always be good to one another, then that means that we will walk in that path where we will eventually go back to the spirit world. And when we go back to the spirit world, whoa, this is an amazing journey that we've had. This is an amazing experience that we've had. Because the person that goes back to the spirit world, hopefully, if we stuck to our aims of always walking in the light, and we've learned the things that we wanted to learn, we've experienced the things that we wanted to experience, if we've done all that, then we go back to the spirit world feeling a new person, a new spirit. And what that means is we have evolved. And that is the purpose of life itself. It's not to stay the seed or to sort of crumble, with not having enough water or enough sunshine to make us full of light. It is about having that determination and the willpower that we will do right by others and do right by God. Now, I know that I have some callers waiting, and I believe we have Sean Noel is the first person. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
So I'm a medium and I can connect to loved ones in the spirit world, or I can give you guidance from my guides. Is there a particular way that you would like me to work?
That's the first way. You're medium.
Okay, and who would you like me to connect to?
My question is, I have been struggling with a long-distance long relationship, and now we're finally able to be close, and we're having family issues. And I'm just wondering, are things going to finally pan out so that we can work on our relationship, or is this just going to be a round and round circle?
Right, so I vaguely heard what you said. So it's about a relationship that's a long distance relationship, and you want to know where it's going. Is that correct?
Yes, I am now living close to him, and we've been trying to work things out, but there's been some family issues, and I just don't know if this is going to continue forward or is this nearing the end.
Yeah. So family issues around it. Okay, so what I'm being told by my guide is I'm hearing the word stubbornness, and there has to, and I feel like I'm being drawn to the relationship that you're in, the person that you've connected to. I feel that he can be I feel like he can dig his heels in and be very stubborn. Would that make sense to you?
Yeah, him and his mom can be very stubborn.
Yeah, because I'm just seeing the stubbornness around it, and I feel that, and I feel with your boyfriend, I feel that he's wanting to be sort of more committed to you, or wants to be committed to you, but I feel that he is like I feel that he's having reservations because of the family dynamics that are around him, and he's I feel that I can feel him grumbling, like he's moaning, like getting sort of cross about things. Would you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
And you see, what the spirit world are pushing me straight to him. They're making me focus on him, and I feel that they're saying to me that he has been a little bit of a cause of this problem, and he hasn't sort of given members of the family consideration. Where in other words, he hasn't been respectful or polite where he should have done. Would that make sense to you?
A little bit.
And I'm being told that he's quite sensitive as well, and I feel that he's how he's been treated. It's I feel that there's a wound from the past, and it's similar to the past. And that's what's making him sort of react in the way that he's reacting. Because I just get the feeling that another person in this set of circumstances perhaps would not react in the same way. But I feel that you've been very sort of loving and caring towards him, and tried to sort of encourage him in all ways that you can. And I feel that he is, because I do feel that there is a lot of wounds with him. I feel that I feel like he hasn't left a brilliant past behind him, and I don't know where I'm looking at. I'm hearing childhood as well. I feel that he has had some problems, in his life that's made him quite sensitive and sort of insecure, and so he's struggling to deal with this situation more than the average person. And I feel that he, but what's really interesting is what I'm being told is you're like a guide to him, on the earth plane. You're somebody that's sort of almost like you're trying to help him navigate through things and try and talk to him. But I feel like sometimes he's listening and sometimes he's not. And you're having, a little bit of a problem in sort of trying to communicate with him over sensitive issues. And I feel with you, at times you're getting a little bit frustrated. But I'm being urged by the spirit world to keep on going, keep on helping this man, because what I'm being told is this man needs healing, and he needs your help, he needs your guidance, because it's like he's come to you with a great big wound from the past, and he needs that love and support in his life. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'm just hoping that we can get through all this, because I do want to have him in my future, but I just don't know if his mom's going to try to interfere or if she's just going to finally just let us be.
Yeah. Well, what I'm being told is that you are the shining light in his life, and it sounds like there's a big responsibility upon your shoulders. But what I'm being told is that the reason why he's come into your life is so that you are able to heal him from his family and his past. Because I feel that he is, it's like he's in need of that healing. And I feel, and the spirit world are saying to me that they have every faith in you, because they're saying to me that they're showing me that you're full of light, and you're full of, you're not a bad person at all. You're a good person. They're showing that to me, and they're showing me that almost like you're a healer with your words and with your love. And I feel that as you go through this relationship, it will get stronger and stronger as he becomes more secure. It's about him becoming secure, as opposed to the mother, dealing with the mother. It's about him being secure about where he wants to go and who he wants to be with, and having sort of confidence in life, because he does lack a lot of confidence. I think that he, over the time, he has been put down quite a lot, and hasn't been given support, and I feel that his self-worth and his self-esteem has been knocked. But I'm pretty convinced from what my guides are saying to me is that you are going to be integral in healing this man and moving forward with him. And I do feel that the move forward with him is going to be of a positive light, because I feel that you're going to bring him to a position where he is not looking over his shoulder at his past, but he's moving forward and looking forward in positivity. And I feel that it's about you, sort of, it's about you and your love that's healing him. And that's what I'm being told by my guides.
So do you think it'll work for us?
I know that you're going to do you're integral in the healing with him. So I'm just asking, once he's healed, he's still going to, basically, I feel that you're going to reach a point where this is your choice, not his. I feel that he will be committed to you, but it will be your choice as to whether you move forward with him. But you do have the choice. And they're saying to me that if you do choose to move forward with him, the two of you will go from strength to strength, and it will be a positive relationship. You know, I feel that he's a little bit of an underachiever in life. I feel that he's got a lot of capability, but I feel that his confidence has knocked him. But I feel that once you sort of to go through that healing, I feel that he's going to really sort of like impress on you, sort of just what an amazing person he is. And I feel once he gets past all this negativity, I feel that you'll see somebody that's incredibly caring and incredibly loving. Yes, I do feel that you will be walking forward with this man in your life. If that's what you want, it's there for you. You've got it there. But you're going to,
Okay.
it's about you healing him. He needs that healing.
I know he's been through a lot.
Yeah, he has. He has. And he's very insecure. He's a broken man. And basically, you're going to be putting him back together again. And when you see him in the back together again version, you're going to love what you get. You're going to love him. He's adorable, very, very sweet, very sweet, and he will get better and better as you just stick by him, because the end result is going to be beautiful. But I have so Sean Noel, I hope that helps you. And if you want to contact me, I'm on Facebook. My name is Gail Moffat, and so I've got another caller waiting. But thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. So now we have Joseph in Topeka, Kansas. Are you there, Joseph?
Yes, this is him.
Hello, and welcome to the show. So
Hello.
I can connect with loved ones from the spirit world, or I can give you guidance. Is there a particular way that you would like me to work?
I guess guidance from my spirit guide, or from yours.
You'd like to have guidance, and where would you like me to focus? We've only got about 9 minutes, so we need to get sort of to the point.
Okay, I'm curious, is this move I'm about to make, this renting this house, if that's a good path for me to take, and how that looks?
I just heard, is that a good path for you to take? Could you just tell me what the path is again?
What the what is again? I'm sorry.
I just heard that you wanted to know whether it's a good path to take.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble hearing you.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, so I'm not sure what you're asking me.
What relationship connecting to, or you want a name, or what are you needing?
Yeah, give me a name, because we're running out of time, and I can go straight to it.
Okay, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. So you want to know whether there's a possibility of a relationship with her? Is that correct?
Right.
Right. Okay. I feel the first thing that I get when I'm connecting to her is I feel that she's very beautiful, and I feel that I can actually feel that you're completely and utterly besotted with her, and you just don't want to look at anybody else. And I'm being told that you've been in love with her for a long, long time. Would that make sense to you, Joseph?
Yes.
I'm being told that she will she sort of gives you sort of a little bit of encouragement, and then she sort of steps back, and it's sort of a little bit of backwards and forwards, and sometimes you don't know where you stand. But I feel with her, now this is really interesting, I feel with her that she is it's like she has to go through a lot of experiences before she's ready to be in a more committed relationship with yourself. But I get this feeling with her that she has. It's like she's got this uncertainty, and I feel that. But I feel with you, you're really dedicated to helping her feel certain. And I can feel that very strongly with you. It's like you'll do anything for her, and you're so supportive, and you're so helpful to her, and so loving to her. I just get this feeling that she's going to reach the point in her life where she's going to realise that there is nobody better than yourself. But I feel that you have to go through a little bit of time to get to that point. And I'm being told that I don't know how old you are, Joseph, but I'm being drawn to the age of 30 for when you're going to be more committed to her. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I just
question. I have another question. I was told another woman is going to come into my life very soon, and it's not her.
So you want to know if there's another woman coming into your life?
Yes.
The only way that somebody else is going to come into your life, I believe, is if you make the decision that you want to give up on this lady that you know currently. Because I just get this feeling that what I'm being told by the spirit world is, with your patience, she will learn to trust you and be with you. But I get this feeling that you. I'm not sensing somebody else coming in. I'm just not.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay.
I feel that what I'm being told is this is more about this path with this young lady, because I feel that and I just get this feeling that it's going to be quite some time, quite a few years, where you're going to have to be like dedicated and patient and etc. etc. But I feel that it will pay off, and I feel that she will come to you and want to be in a relationship with you. And I get the feeling that when to that point, she's going to be, adore you as much as you do her. At the moment, she's sort of looking around and sort of, well, I could be with Joseph, or I could be with this person or that person, and I'm not sure. Not sure. She's sort of like, she's not sure where she wants to be and what she wants to do. And I feel like she's got some growing up to do and some maturing. And as she goes through that stage of growing up and maturing, she's going to see that some of the men that she knows or meets are not going to be worthy in the same way that you are, because you are the person that never lets her down.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does, very much so. She is very young, so it would surprise me she would have to grow first and learn through the experiences. One more question, if I have time, and it's my career path I have laid out for me.
Okay. I've only got about a minute left, so be more specific.
Does it look good? Financially stable?
What, the company that you're working for?
I'm going to school for archaeology.
You're going to school at the moment, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, and so you want to know what sort of work is available for you?
Right.
Right, let's see. I've just seen you're actually quite a good student, aren't you?
Yes.
Because I've just seen an A with a circle around it. Do you get A's with your?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm being told that you're very dedicated, and I feel that I'm being shown 2 doors, and the doors are opening, and you're walking through them, and you've got a certificate in your hand, and as you walk through the doors, I feel like you then go up an escalator. This is how they're showing it to me. So you've got the certificate in your hand, you walk through the doors, up an escalator, and then you walk into this office. I feel you're going to go into an office, and I get the feeling that you're going to be, and they're showing me this office. It's raised from the ground, and I feel that this is significant. They're saying to me that you've always had your head down. You've always worked hard, and you've always been sort of dedicated to sort of studying and learning. And I just get this feeling that I'm being shown the name on the doors, and the writing on the doors, and I feel this is a company, and I feel like it's an established company that you're going to end up working for.